Welcome to this episode of moMONEY. I'm Alexander Paul Morris, your host. I've been following the issue of net neutrality very closely. I certainly agree that those who invest and build out the networks should be allowed to make money from those endeavors. If they can't, new investment and buildup of infrastructure will be hampered by excessive government regulation. But to me, this seems much more of an issue controlling content for the optimal financial benefit than creating a reasonable return on investment. Everyone was so concerned that Google would dare cooperate with the Chinese government's censorship laws, but that is effectively what this would amount to here. Everyone directly hooked to the internet pays monthly fees for their connectivity and connection speed. That includes Google, Yahoo, and you. If Google needs more bandwidth, they buy more from their ISP at competitive rates. If they require a certain level of quality of service, they pay more for that as well. If rates increase across the board, that'll be factored in the competitive pricing environment. So what more do these providers want? From my take, they want to control, censor what information you can access for maximum financial gain. Forget about having Google pay competitive bandwidth fees. Google may be required to pay 20% of their revenues to have the right to access users on a particular network. Imagine making a phone call and receiving a message, "Sorry, we're unable to connect you to that phone number." Of course, it'll leave out the reason that the person you called didn't want to pay more to allow you to call them from your network, like being billed for a call to their 800 number. Now, imagine that Barnes & Noble was willing to pay, so you can call them with no problem, but a call to the smaller bookstore down the block will be rejected, or even better, redirected back to Barnes & Noble. How's that for censorship?
Ouch!
Kind of puts a new perspective on things. More government regulation is the last thing we all need, but perhaps there is a simpler way to achieve net neutrality, and that is to enact a law that simply states that ISPs and backbones may not tamper with, deny, deflect, or deter any of their clients' connection requests without verifiable cause. For example, stopping a denial of service attack, for instance. If the ISPs and backbones are on the up and up, they should have no objection to such a law. And of course, while we may always face the possibility of a price hike on our internet connectivity, at least we'll know that for whatever level of service we choose to accept, we'll have full access to the grand old internet we've all come to know and love.